Nada, except take his money, dose him with prednisone, and if they have to, they'll carve him up like a Christmas turkey, and nothing will help him. But it doesn't matter, because he can help himself. How?
Even in the hospital. I mean, they're in the hospital, so now they're under his...
Well, in the hospital, he belongs to them. He is theirs in the hospital. So in the hospital, I can't help you, unless you want to sneak around. In the hospital, you belong to the doctor. You belong to the medical model. You belong to Kaiser. They own you in the hospital. You probably signed documents to that effect. I can't help you there. But for everybody listening, or if your brother gets out of the hospital, number one, it's so simple, and I know it's too simple. Sometimes too simple somehow by implication is not going to be effective, but it is. We want to keep this thing simple on all levels, and the first thing your brother has to do is a food diary. We need data. We need to know what he's responding to. And this is when he gets out of the hospital, obviously. Write everything down, everything he eats down in a notebook, and how he responds 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours later. And by respond, I mean bowel movements, gas, bloating, discomfort, digestive symptomology. And then link digestive symptoms to food. Then he's going to start to eliminate those foods. If he wants quick relief, he can fast for 2 days. Quick, instant relief for Guillain-Barré, for MS, for any autoimmune issues. Quick, instant relief by not eating. Now, I know that sounds ridiculously simple, but that's how it works. There's no offending age.
Do you think that we should tell him not to be eating any of the food in the hospital? And just
I can't help you in the hospital. In the hospital, he belongs to them. And there's no way to know. They're drugging him up, and his body is being compromised, and I can't help you in the hospital. I'm talking about when he gets out, or for anybody else listening who's not in the hospital. Eliminate problem foods, number one. Even if he fasts, he'll notice instant relief. Obviously, he has to eat eventually, but if he fasts for a couple days, he'll notice instant relief. Then you start focusing on digestive support. Probiotics are not optional for your brother. Buy them for him. Spend the $50 or $60. It's the greatest gift you'll give him. And don't skimp on him either. Have him do 3 or 4 in the morning and 3 or 4 at night. Make him kimchi, or make sauerkraut or miso or tempeh fermented foods. It'll make a world of difference. And we'll talk about the immune system and the inflammatory system tomorrow as it regards probiotics and short-chain fatty acids. Then you're going to want to start using liquid nutrition, soups and vegetable juices, especially those nitrate juices that we've been talking about in the past. Get him a Vitamix, or you get a Vitamix. Make him fresh vegetable juices every day. Every day. Bring him to the hospital. Even the doctors aren't going to mind that. Celery juice and cucumber juice and beet juice, and mix it all up together and be creative. Then you're going to want to use some miscellaneous digestive support. Glutamine powder is powerful for the immune system and also powerful for the digestive system. Get the powder. Don't waste your money on the capsules or pills. Half a teaspoonful in water every day. If he can do whey protein, that will help. Get him on the Beyond Organic products, the Amasai and the Suero V. Very important for gut health. You see what we're doing here? We're focusing on the gut. There's so many more things to do. Last thing, cartilaginous and mucilaginous substances. That is cartilage, and also plant material that's gummy and gooey, like algae and seaweeds. These have an ability to coat the digestive tract. Noni and cactus. They'll all coat the digestive tract and speed healing. You're focusing on the digestive system and then the immune system, and for quick relief, as I say. Aloe vera is great. Yes, aloe vera juice, fresh aloe vera ground up, anything with aloe vera or noni. You know what a succulent plant is? You ever heard that term, succulents?
Yes.
A succulent plant is a plant that holds on to water via its gummy material, its gooey material, slimy material. That gooey, slimy, watery material coats the digestive system and has tremendous soothing and healing properties. It's also important for the blood and the immune system. Focused digestive system, that's the most important thing you can do. And I got to let you go, Lucy. I got a bunch of people to talk to in only a couple minutes. God bless you. Good luck with everything. Okay, let's move on to... let's go to Carl, the Truth Raider. What's up, Carl? Got about a minute. Can you go quick? I want to squeeze in a couple more calls, Carl.
Good morning, Pharmacist Ben. As you tell, I'm still rolling in the deep, making that metamorphic transition and becoming a radio personality.
You're Mr. Personality, radio or not, you're Mr. Personality.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you're still struggling with having to have some type of fast food every once in a while and it's difficult to give it up, try Taco Bell's Fresco menu. It has the least amount of genetically modified organisms, preservatives, and other chemicals contained in it.
I don't know if I could support Taco Bell for anything they do, but we'll take your word for it, Carl. I'm gonna move on here, brother. Thank you for your call. Stay in touch with me, okay, Carl? Take care. Leo, what's going on? Got about a minute. Leo in Oregon.
Hey Ben, what's up over there in Colorado, man?
Snowy, cold day in Colorado today.
Yeah, okay, well, it's cold over here, but no snow, man. Last time I called in, I mentioned some of the principles of naturalists. I wanted to repeat those, but in the sake of time, I know you have other people on the line. All I'm going to do is let people know, especially your Oregon listeners, that there is a Senate Bill 442 that's being introduced to the Senate here in Oregon that has to do with mandatory vaccinations. And you can contact your senators. It's scheduled for a hearing next Monday on the 9th. And you can find out more about it on vaccineimpact.com. Vaccineimpact.com has a really good article concerning that, and there's several doctors that you can reach out to. But I would urge your listeners especially your Oregon listeners, to contact their senators and their representatives here in Oregon and let them know that this tyranny will not be tolerated.
Thank you, Leo. Appreciate it. Appreciate your good work. Keep up the good work. Give your radio show plug real quick.
My radio show is worldgonecrazy.net. Worldgonecrazy.net. And
Awesome.
let me squeeze in one more thing.
Real quick, buddy.
You talk about energy a whole lot on your show, and I wanted to illustrate something.
We only got about 10 seconds, bro.
If
Call
I
me
sit
back.
down and I eat steak and potatoes, it stays in my stomach for 8 hours. If I have the steak with a salad, it only stays in my stomach for about 4 hours. Look at all the energy I save, and look
Thanks,
at where else my
Leo.
body-
That's it. We're out of time. Call me tomorrow. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for listening, friends. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful, spectacular day. Take care, folks. Bye for now.
Hi, John Hubner from Midas Resources. Are you tired of watching your hard-earned assets dwindle away? As government spending is out of hand and the Federal Reserve is creating in excess of $20 billion a week, are you tired of stockbrokers gambling away your hard-earned money? Is this market a setup for a crash greater than 1987? Too many of today's policies resemble those that led to the collapse of 1929. This is John Hubner, and that was me in 2007. And we all know what happened when the subprime credit bubble burst. By March 2009, the dollar lost 50% of its value. The entire U.S. banking system was on the verge of collapsing. Like all financial problems of the past, is history about to repeat itself? Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129, before it's too late to protect yourself. Will the oncoming catastrophe take all private IRAs, 401ks with it? There is a way to protect your hard-earned assets. Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610, or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425-4610.